Welcome everybody to another trip report by LAX Aviation by Marco L. Today we're going to fly on a United 757-300 from LAX to Chicago in United first. After checking in, I went to the TSA pre-check line. Security was really easy, took about 2 minutes. If you don't have TSA pre-check, I would highly suggest investing in it. You can also get it with global entry. Post-security, I decided to go to the United Club. The United Club at LAX is actually really nice. They have great views of the tarmac. One of the only things that I would really improve on there would be the food options, but it is definitely a step above what they used to have before. The best place to view the tarmac from the club is actually from the outdoor terrace. You can see here that there's a United 777-200ER. It's pushing back for Dulles. And you overall just get a great view between Terminal 7 and 8. One of the best views from the terrace is of runways 25 right and 25 left, as well as 24 left and 24 right. Here you can see that there's a Cathay Pacific 747-8 freighter that's landing from Anchorage, and that 747 is landing on 25 left. Taking off from runway 25 right, we have an Asiana 747-400 freighter. And I believe at the time that it was bound for San Francisco. Walking through the club, it's pretty spacious. There's lots of places to sit. It's got lots of natural light, and then here you can see there are the food options. You have everything from bagels and cereals to apples and bananas, as well as a pretty good coffee selection. The only thing that they are really lacking is kind of larger hot food type options that you see at, for instance, the Star Alliance Lounge at LAX or other airline lounges. But overall, it's pretty good. After leaving the lounge, I decided to walk down Terminal 7 towards Gate 77 and towards the end of the concourse that looks out over runways 25 right and 25 left. Here at gate 72B is a United 787-9. It's going to be operating United Flight 32 to Tokyo Narita. After walking back down the concourse, boarding had commenced for a flight. And my seat today on this 757-300 was 2F. The seat was very comfortable. It had good legroom, certainly more than adequate for a 3-hour flight to Chicago. Looking out of my window, I could see United 757-200 that pushed back and started taxiing out to runway 25 right for its flight to Newark. And there was a pre-departure drink. There was an option of champagne or water, and I went with the water. Spotting planes from my window, here you can see an Air Tahiti Nui Boeing 787-9 landing after a 7.5-hour flight from Papeete. And here we are about to turn onto runway 25 right in order to take off. shortly after takeoff, flight attendants came around and asked if we wanted something to drink, so I got a Coke. And then shortly after the drink service, they served us with our lunch. So today I went with grilled chicken breast that had some kind of Spanish/Mexican style rice. I got it as well with a Stella and some bread and some fruit. After a few turns over Lake Michigan, we're now starting our descent, and we're going to land at Chicago's ORD on runway 28C. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you will consider subscribing, as I'll have more trip reports to come in the future. Appreciate it.
Welcome to Chicago, where the local time is 4:38. Please stay comfortably seated in your seat until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. If you're sitting in an extra row, please do not plug your device into the outlet at this time. Don't forget to check your seat, back pocket, and areas around your seat for all of your belongings. And be careful when opening overhead bins.